Welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. Today we're going to do something a little different we haven't done before. This is the first architectural series set that we're going to build. I've done plenty of others: Harry Potter, City, Space, Technic, you name it, Star Wars, but this is the first architecture. And I decided to do the Statue of Liberty, and that's because it actually has a connection to my city. Currently, I don't have a spot in my city to have a Statue of Liberty, and if I did, it's not going to be the smaller version. It's going to be something more along the lines of like Welcome to Apocalypseburg, which was part of, I think it was Lego Movie 2. But currently, the way it is, I don't have the room in my city or the height of the ceiling. So this is going to depend on me getting a pole barn, but this is a great thing to shoot for, though, because it can act as a model for the real one that I'm going to do later if I get that chance. So let's go ahead and open this up and start building. And hello, Greg, how you doing? Set that aside. Hey, thanks for the invite to that Star Wars meme group. I was on for about 15-20 minutes today, and I thought it was really funny. So it says here the Statue of Liberty was dedicated in 1886. Alright, now we're finally getting to the build. So, okay. And speaking of my city, I spent some time today working on the city for tomorrow's video. Okay, make sure I have all the number of one. Okay, alright. So yeah, I've been working on the city as much as I can, and I was able to add another section of street that's basically 2x4 road plates, which is 20 by 40 inches. Or I'm sorry, it was not 2 road plates, 1 road plate by 4, which is 10 by 40 inches. I was able to add that new section to my city, which very happy about that. Next week I'll work on the road, and yes, Greg, I am ready for the UCS AT-AT. I think that's going to be a really cool set. I hope that's not just a rumor, because I really do want that set. I think they leaked that out like in March that they were going to do it, but then again, it could have been just a rumor, but I really want that set, Greg. I think it'd be really cool if they give you the pieces to convert it over to a AT-AT that was used in Rogue One with the orange middle, the cargo part. I think that would be really cool. But because there is no Statue of Liberty set that is the same size as the one that I plan on doing if I get my way, that's going to take a lot of improvising to get that done. And I do plan on looking at a set just like this one to help me do it. And yeah, I hope that happens. Did you work today, Greg? And Bricks by Nick says I made it, and thanks. Nick's good to see you again. So I've been preparing for the next couple weeks on the city. What I've done is I went looking through my boxes and I found the city diner. The city diner, the one that looks like it came out of the 50s, has a little character that looks like Elvis, and it also has the pink Cadillac. It was a modular a few years ago. I found that one because that one's going to be on the corner. I thought it was the Emporium, the shopping center, but I looked at the plan again and it's actually the diner, which works out really well because if you remember where I put the, what do you call it, the corner cafe, the first modular, I have that little section, a little bit of space to have outdoor eating. Well, I'm going to do the same thing with the diner. I'm going to put some outdoor eating in that same spot across the street because it's going to have that same little bit there. So I look forward to that. And then behind it is going to be the Pedestal restaurant, which I know I'm not saying right. So I imagine that I'll have quite a bit of work to do on that section for a while, for a couple weeks, because I'm going to have to build everything up. You know, I have to build up the streets, the sidewalks, the signs, the benches, everything that goes there is going to have to be built up, and then I can build like the Pedestal restaurant, which that one's I'm not going to modify at all. It's going to be exactly, well, that's the plan currently. I might end up modifying it, but the plan is to basically use what the set. It's just exactly how Lego built it. And then when I'm done with that, I'll do the 50s diner, which I am going to modify some. And then I'll be back to the garage. The underground garage. And we are inching ever so closely to the part where the garage is going to drop from 2 levels down to 1. And Greg says that his UCS Ultimate Collector Series X-Wing just shipped, and that is awesome, Greg. I know you're going to enjoy that one when it gets there. I enjoy mine. I just haven't had a chance to put it together since I moved. And you know, Star Wars is a good bet. I mean, after all, it's almost a timeless movie because it happened a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But no, I mean, everyone our age or otherwise knows it. Shoot. Oh. Stupid Norton. It popped up and blocked my screen and I couldn't see you guys. I couldn't see what's going on. And I kind of need to know what's going on. Yeah, I had to reboot my laptop. The last time I uninstalled Norton because I find Norton, it's just annoying. And I'm sorry, but I just don't think it does much. I have other, and I won't say which one, but I have another thing that I use a different service for that, and I need to uninstall Norton and install the other. And the other one that I use is, I feel it's very effective for keeping viruses out. So anyway, I need to do a little bit of house cleaning there. Ever since I restored my computer to factory settings, because I couldn't look at anything but YouTube and Google, which is really annoying because I could do the results, but if I wanted to click on the results and look at my search results, I couldn't actually see them. So and it always scared me that it would eventually get to my live streams here and mess that up too. So it was time to reboot it. But you know, when you do that, you get your old problems back. Some of them, like Norton. And no, I really don't like Norton. I don't like McAfee either. Those two are just awful. I mean, they say they're award winning when they must be handing out their own awards because they're not that great. Got to find a couple more pieces, and these are small little pieces. They're tough to handle. And Greg says, when I go to Egypt someday, I say sand people frighten easily. They'll be back in bigger numbers. Tanzania. Yeah. Actually, oh, this is so wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I saw everyone. I think everyone's familiar, at least, with the footprints in the sand thing about when a guy has a dream that he's walking through his life, and during the most difficult times, he only sees one footprints in the sand. And he's supposed to be walking with Jesus, you know. And the saying is. He asked Jesus why, and because there's only one set of footprints in the sand, he says, because I carried you during your toughest times of your life. Well, I saw a Star Wars meme one, and all right, Bricks my Nick, thanks for joining, and hopefully you can come back. The joke was, why is there only one set of footprints in the sand? And it said because sand people walk in single file line to hide their numbers, instead of Jesus carrying the guy. So anyway, I thought that was funny. No offense to religious types, because, you know, I get it. Everyone's got their own little thing. But what I find is funny is funny. And I'll share what I find funny. Yeah, I think this is a cool set already. I like it, and I like the fact that they Lego did more than just the statue itself. It did the pedestal too. If you've ever seen the Statue of Liberty, the pedestal is about half of the whole height of the Statue of Liberty. So, anyway. I feel like this is coming along pretty good. And also, my city mock, I I've got some more pieces to do some more SUVs because I'd like to sprinkle some SUVs here and there and everywhere on the city. So I look forward to that. And you know, there's been some recent things that Lego has done to give me some ideas. So I'm gonna, of course, do my own version of it. And I'm not gonna say exactly what it is because, you know, I'm not trying to like give it up already, but there are a few things I'd like to do. Okay, so, oh, okay. We're not exactly lining up here on purpose. Okay, that's cool. See, it's kind of offset. I probably can't see it, but, and I realized that after I started showing you guys, probably can't see it, but I love the building techniques like that when things purposely don't line up like that. I think that's pretty cool. So what they did was they used, instead of where the brick studs usually go, they used these circles. So it's like offset. Alright, so we got that. We got to do 3 more of those. So hopefully I will get more time to be able to work on the city. And I also want to do, for future videos, I want to do some more sets that are related to the city. Like I bought the 3-in-1 with the Ferris wheel and the bumper cars that came out roughly about a month ago. I haven't had a chance to shoot it yet, but I look forward to that, and that will definitely be a nice addition to the city because I do have an amusement park section. And, well, if I don't get a pole barn, then that amusement section may not happen the way I want it to because it is crowded. I've got so many rides. I've got the roller coaster. I've got 2 Ferris wheels, 3 with this one that just came out. I've got the mixer ride thing that came on the carnival truck. I'm going to do Glove World from SpongeBob. God, what else is there? There's so many of them. Oh yeah, the other 3-in-1 with the UFO looking thing, and then I'm gonna have a kiddie roller coaster from Friends, the girl sets, and Lego recently came out with another Friends set with a different kiddie roller coaster, and I haven't decided yet on whether I'm gonna get that one or not. I probably will. And hopefully Costco ends up carrying it to help me out a little bit. Because Costco, man, it really, I love how they always have discounts on Legos. The only problem is they only carry like very few sets, so it's great while it's there and it's great for the few they have, but I wish they had more. So I take it, Greg, you're going to put together your Ultimate Collector Series X-Wing as soon as it comes in. Gotta love YouTube. It's telling me I have an excellent connection, but no data. So apparently, I must be talking to myself here. Just kidding. I know I'm not, but it's just it's just been a constant irritation for me. Is YouTube and them deciding that to say things like, "Oh, you know you don't have any data," and it's like, yeah, I do. But whatever. That's all right. This is cool. I love this part right here. Really going to town on this. so we added this little line there. We've got to do this 3 more times. So, but it's coming along in my opinion. So yeah, I got more cars to build, more sets to build here. I've got to clear out these sets that are on my floor. It's starting to turn into a hoarding situation. All right, Nick. Hey, welcome back, man. Yeah, it's funny, you know, Nick, you're talking to me, but it's YouTube's telling me no data and nobody here. So, yeah, cool. What was for dinner, Nick? I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I might call up my friend Ben and see if he wants to hang out. We like to go to this little spot around here. We have a couple different spots to go to, but it's one in particular I really like. I won't mention the name or anything, but it's a good little kind of Tex-Mex joint. Love the free salsa and chips, man. Really can't beat it. I think it was tacos. All right, well, they do serve that at the place I'm going to tonight. If I go there. Alright, so I gotta do this like 4 times. Okay. It's looking pretty good to me. So did you have beef tacos or do you have chicken tacos? I mean, there is veggie tacos too. I'm not a fan of it. I have a sister-in-law who's a die-hard vegan, and she's always giving me a hard time about my food choices. And I bought her a magnet for Christmas one year as a joke because she keeps bothering me about it. And I told it the magnet says there's a place for all God's creatures right next to the potatoes and gravy. I think it was the original beef tacos. All right, nothing wrong with that. Making me a little hungry, but nothing wrong with that. And I don't know if it shows, and don't care if it really isn't showing because I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm doing it for health reasons. But my weight loss plan is going as expected. In the last 2 months, I have lost 13 pounds, and I've been holding steady at 13 for a while. Lost. I need to do a little bit more, but I already noticed that my clothes are a little bit not as tight anymore, and if it keeps up, I have to buy some new clothes. Which I probably could use some anyway. Okay, so that is part of the pedestal, and that is bag number 1. So let's throw out bag number 2. All right. Oh, I see a lot of little pieces here. So it looks like everything is ×4, and I kind of expected that for the pedestal because I don't think it is different among all the different sides. So I was kind of expecting that. And I don't know if my sister wants me to mention this, but my sister had a rental property for a while, and it finally sold, and so I'm very happy for her. I know she didn't want to have that rental property anymore. They've had it for years, and they've been talking about getting out of it for a long time, and well, they finally did. So I'm really happy for them. Alright, got to do 3 more of these. Well, thanks, Nick. I really do try to I really am trying to do better. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and eat, and then I'm going to finish up editing the video for tomorrow. Got 2 of the 4 sides done there. How are your videos going, Nick? Are you still making videos? Yeah, YouTube's all over the place. It's telling me 0, it's telling me 2, 5 people watching, so I don't know how many people are here, but thank you for everyone that is here. I appreciate that. He says, Nick says, I'm making videos, but I'm taking a little break for a while. Yeah, I can understand that, because sometimes it does get to be a little too much. There are days that I don't feel like I have it in me to make another video, but in my case, I'm at a point in my life where I need to keep going because I'm trying to build this up, and it's no big secret. I'm trying to build this up to a point where I don't have to have a day job anymore. So I feel like it's a very long runway here, but I think eventually it will take off. And it is to a degree, because there are days where, okay, what did I do wrong here? Oh, that's what I did wrong. All right, let me fix that. Got away talking, and look at that. Yeah, I usually do a video or live stream every day. And you know, when I told myself I was going to do that, I was actually afraid, Nick, and anybody else who's listening, that I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough material to do a video every day. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, with Lego coming out with so many sets this year, first of all, and then, you know, I've got my Lego City mock on top of that, so... Oh yeah, and I bought some new sets last night. I didn't do a video on it because they were strictly for resale, and you know, also for me to be able to get pieces out of there for my Lego City mock so I can keep going. And it was really funny. I bought the Mickey Mouse little pixel thing, little round dots, and you know, it was kind of frustrating because I opened it up and one of them was missing a whole entire bag of red round tiles. All it had is it had two dark reds instead of one dark red and one red. So I had to call Lego today and let them know. And I mean, Lego's usually pretty good about it. You know, they do ship out the stuff as soon as they can, and they got great customer service. But it's just a bummer because the lady was like, well, you know, it comes from Denmark. It's going to take like 7 or 10 days to get there. And it's like, well, you know, it's a good thing I didn't buy it to do a video, because if I would have, I'd be disappointed right now, even more than I am. So, but I just removed those pieces from my store so that no problems there, you know. And when they come in, I'll just go ahead and put those red tiles on there. Just a momentary setback, really. All right, so we've got 2 more of those to go. Yeah, this has got 1,685 pieces, so there's a lot going on here with this little set. Lots and lots of little pieces. Corner piece, and that little section will be done. Yeah, it's really funny. I got my phone on vibrate, and every time I do one of these live streams, man, brings everybody out. Everyone wants to talk to me during the live stream. Not gonna happen, but just kind of ironic. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. It says, I love the Statue of Liberty Lego set, but the face. Yeah, the face is pretty plain. Just one piece of modified tile, basically, yeah. All right. okay. I was trying to see what they wanted me to do for a second there, but now I get it. I'm gonna off-center these a little bit. And I don't know if you've seen the real Statue of Liberty, but the real Statue of Liberty, there's a broken chain around one of her ankles. Now, I don't know about Mount Rushmore too much, but if the rumors are correct, there's also a secret room thing on top of that too, but I don't really know. I've never been there, so. But I've actually seen photos of the Statue of Liberty, though. Of the chain, that is. Hey, John, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you, man. Are you just getting off work, John? All right, just making sure it's all correct. We got, I don't know what this is. The YouTube app sucks. What was that? Oh, this is the Statue of Liberty, but I don't know if that's what you're asking. So we got to do 3 more of these. And John, I know you weren't here a little bit earlier, so I'll just kind of explain this again, because I know some people kind of drop in and drop out. But the plan for this, it is related to the city mock. And how it's related to the city mock is that if I'm able to get the pole barn, I want to do a Statue of Liberty that's not to scale because, well, I don't have that kind of room, but if I could, I'd like to do a bigger version of the Statue of Liberty than this, because this right here in the middle of my city is going to be kind of a joke. But I don't know if you're familiar with the Lego City 2 or Lego Movie 2. There's a section of it that Welcome to Apocalypseburg, and it has the top part of the Statue of Liberty. And they made a Lego set out of that, and they had kind of like from the shoulders up of the Statue of Liberty. That's the scale I'm talking about. That's the scale that I want to build my Statue of Liberty. But currently I can't because I don't have room on the city, and in addition, my ceiling is not that tall in the room that I use, so it can't happen there. But hey, you know, if I end up getting a pole barn and moving out to the country like I've been talking, then you know that'd become a reality. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. And John says no work today or tomorrow. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. How's Rue doing? Is Rue behaving? Okay, so if I do this, oh, okay, cool. I got 3 more of those to build. take over another room. I can't, John. I'm out of rooms. I truly am. I do wish it was possible, but not another room take over. Oh, wrong piece. All right, I think I'm going to build the other two before I go put them all on. So let's go ahead and just snap all that together. This is a pretty little intricate little build. Lots of little pieces. Alright, gotta build one more of these little guys. Let's just get started on that. Alright, ready to place these all. Alright. Statue of Liberty. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, almost 400. Yes, Nick, almost there. I think I was at 380 or 381. I can't remember the last time I checked. All right, I'm going to stop it here because if I open another bag, I'm not sure I'd finish within an hour, and I like to keep these right at an hour, so we'll go ahead and stop. But here we go. Here is the Statue of Liberty, including the Statue of Liberty little thing here, signage, and we've got the pedestal, not completely done, but we're getting it done. I think. Let me skip ahead. I actually think that, yeah, so the next bag, bag 3, will finish off the pedestal, and bag 4 starts the sand green color for the actual statue itself. And I think that's pretty cool. So, all right, guys and gals, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Be good to each other and stay safe out there, and I will catch you on the next video, which will be part 2, or next live stream will be part 2.